You know the drill.
Hey.
Hello. Obviously, as always, fractional delay, but we are here. I am just checking the feed. We are alive and kicking.
So a big, massive, huge, gigantic welcome to you all to the very last Ask an Expert of the 2018 season.
I know. I'm a little bit tearful, really.
Well, I'm tearful because I love these sessions, I do, but I'm also enjoying the idea of having a month off to drink a lot of wine.
Well, the thing is, if we're going to do our advent calendar of watching films, then a Wednesday night is premium film watching.
We might have to be watching Home Alone this time next week. Sorry.
Yes. So anyway, I've been told by Emily I'm not allowed to say Merry Christmas.
Go on.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
As this is the very last one and we are not running into December, we have made an effort.
Yes, we've got hats on, festive Hawaiian shirt. Check this out. So I've got flamingos, I've got cacti, Christmas trees, and snow. And I've been reliably informed that I felt cactus was the cacti were the kind of anomaly in this, but I've been reliably informed they are bang on trend. Like
You've been into tiger. You have seen the.
I've got to stop doing that, haven't I?
Please do. You're arthritic and
I'm just not cool enough.
No.
Anyway, what are we doing to celebrate?
Well, as it's the last one of the year, not for good. Remember, we are coming back in the new year. Sorry, we are coming back.
Take that. We'll be back for good.
We have got bubbles.
You know what? Whatever you said, whatever you did, I didn't mean it. I just want you back.
Would you like some assistance?
No. I'm trying to sing Take That lyrics whilst opening a bottle of Prosecco.
Oh.
So this is to celebrate. We've really enjoyed Asking Experts, so we're going to celebrate the 46th, think.
It's not even,
I didn't check,
It's
basically.
not even so much the 46th or the 47th or whatever it is, because I've lost track of numbers too.
I lost track and I forgot to look.
It's to celebrate an absolutely awesome inaugural year of The Outside Bride. We have absolutely had a blast this year.
We've only been live since January. And you know what? The new followers wouldn't know that we used to do this on a Tuesday lunchtime.
We did
this on a Tuesday lunchtime. And the back catalogue is all over YouTube.
Oh, hang on.
Hey. The back catalogue is on YouTube for you to all enjoy. I like to think that we're way slicker and better now than we were back in January, but isn't that very clear? As in, normally it's slightly yellowy, ambery colour, a fizz. What is this? Prosecco. It's part of our wine club malarkey.
Is anyone going to join us this evening? We hope so. It'd be really nice to see some of you lovely people today. I know a lot of you watch on replay, so once again, if you're watching on replay or on podcast, please do leave a comment.
For those on podcast, we've just opened a bottle of Prosecco and poured it into 2 champagne flutes. Cheers.
And it's been a really, really lovely year so far. We have had such a blast doing it. We wouldn't be doing it unless we loved it. We do love it.
Yeah, I do.
Good.
I thought you were trying to convince yourself. I absolutely love this.
We've had the blog has gone straight.
I could talk about outdoor weddings like forever. I genuinely love it. Like, I love the outdoors and I love weddings. It's like the only three things missing from this being my most perfect conversation, not including kids, would be barbecues, running, and tech. I like smart home tech, for those who know me or don't know me. So that's it. Basically, if we could discuss outdoor stuff, weddings, smart home tech, barbecues, and running, all in one conversation, that's me. I could do that forever.
I'll bring my earplugs to that conversation.
But we didn't start up the outdoor barbecue. Well, that exists. Like, that's well out there already. And we certainly didn't start up the outdoor running barbecue smart home tech guide. So, yeah.
And it's been really nice. We've had some lovely comments this week from people. Some new suppliers who've sought us out to be able to post their submissions for their style shoots and things. And they were so excited to find us because I really don't think there is anything quite like us out there on the market, really.
Are you giving yourself a pat on the back, basically?
I am. It's been
that sounded like a really badly crowbarred in pat on the back.
Wow, it can be.
Well done.
Thank you. I'll do yours too.
Thanks.
It is. There are so many lovely, amazing wedding blogs out there, but really something that encompasses everything that we're about, everything about the love and hard work and dedication to putting together an outdoor wedding. This is the only one we know of its kind, really, out there at the moment. And we're welcome to see lots of others in the future. And we're really pleased that the first year has been so good. And we've had such a great following.
Yeah, blown away by the growth of Instagram, blown away by the growth of the views on the blog site, blown away by the quantity of members in our groups. We have, not only do we have the Outside Bride, we have the Outdoor Wedding Supplier Network, who basically feed into the directory on the Outside Bride as well as some of the.
They are our experts that help us inform you as well, as and when we need them as well. So we have 2 amazing groups that we nurtured throughout this year, and it's just been lovely. And we're just like, oh my goodness, Alan, can you just see that?
I'm on holiday. It's the last day of school. I feel like we should have brought some board games in.
Bit of Cluedo.
Cluedo?
I like a Cluedo.
No, it was always... What's the one? Yeah, I've gone blank.
Scrabble?
No.
You're not allowed to play Scrabble anymore in this house.
Give yourself a break. Right. The 2 things and you got... Who's who?
Guess who?
Guess who? I was about to say the one where you got to guess who's that. Sorry. Sorry for everyone on the podcast. I just laughed.
If you've not yet seen this week's blog as well, we have got a stunning. We've got really Christmassy this week because we love Christmas. It's not a.
Can I add that to my list of things I could talk about forever?
Christmas. We blinking love
What
Christmas.
about adventure? Actually, I've got quite a wide.
They're relevant too. So yes, we decided this week, as it got really cold and it got quite grim and windy. There was a Storm Dial. Something came across today.
Yeah, didn't know.
We decided to publish our snowy, lovely style shoot from it's like the Norwegian area, and it was so snowy, full of the mountains looking gorgeous, and it was an elopement shoot, and I am absolutely in love with it. Everything from just the snow, because I love the snow, to the styling, the detail, the foliage in it. It's really, really lovely. So if you haven't checked that out, please check it out today. As soon as you've finished watching this video, search down, find the link on Facebook and check it out, because if you're not feeling Christmassy yet, it will certainly make you feel.
Really nice.
It's like Narnia, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the key image, the one with them by the boat shed on the pontoon with the lake in the background. I'm sure there's more nicer. God,
we can't speak today, can we?
No,
lost the grasp of the English
language.
Yes,
we have. That's it. It's because we're coming to the... Well, this is the last day of term for us. Last day of Ask an Expert this year. So,
if
absolutely...
If it was the last day of term for the kids, it'd be awesome.
I know. Well, no, that'd be really long. No, we love it. We do love it. Yes, so what was my saying? So the key image is absolutely fab as well. And,
So things that are coming up. So obviously, this is our last Ask an Expert. This is not our last post for December. We will be around in the group in December.
Yeah. And I'm sure we'll do a Christmas live at some point. This is just our last Ask an Expert.
Formal Wednesday evening between now and 8 o'clock. However, if you do come up with things between now and January that are really pressing that you still would like to know, please make sure you use this group, because we are still in it, we're still reading it, we're still looking at amazing posts, and there are so many people in this group who would be happy to help you as well. So
I've got a question. I've got a question. Feel for anyone on podcast or what's it called when they
YouTube?
I can't think. YouTube or watching back on here.
Replay.
Are you taking a small hiatus in your planning for Christmas, basically? Are you saying to yourself, no, I'm going to ease back for December and then pick it all back up in January? Just curious, let us know. Saying, yes, I'm having December off as well, or something like that in the comments. We'd be really keen to know. If you're on podcast, I was going to say tweet us, but we're not very good on Twitter. But we do have that, The Outside Bride. Tweet us or comment on an Instagram post or on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Or, if you're listening on podcast, what is the way to communicate? Is that email, or is that Twitter, or do you go onto Facebook?
One of the three.
I don't know. I'm not actually a keen podcast listener. I'm going to have to find some podcast listeners and ask them for what the preferred communication method is.
Okay.
Because podcast is a one-way thing. Everything else is two-way.
In the new year, my goodness, you're really not informed today, my love. Maybe
I think that was
you know why? It's because you're wearing this bobbly hat.
Yeah, can I take it off?
Yes,
I did part run in this hat once, and it was one of the worst moments of my life. I've got a Christmas tree beanie on.
Alan doesn't wear beanies, full stop.
No.
Oh my word. Put the beanie back on.
No, I'm alright. I've had a haircut recently. Okay.
In the new year, we've got some fun stuff planned. So we are still forging ahead with the planning sessions. So if you haven't yet seen the planning sessions or heard of the planning sessions, check out the website for that. But we are in the very first week of the new year, maybe the second week, the 7th, whatever day the 7th is. Is that Monday?
No, I think it's the 8th. If it's what I think it's Tuesday the 8th.
We are going to be guest experts for our local BBC radio station.
Interestingly, we're doing Ask an Expert for Radio Solent, and I think we will film it and make it that week's Ask an Expert.
That's a good idea.
So what we might do is do like we do the fancy thing where we overlay the photos to when we're talking.
Yeah.
And I might just overlay the video in this. Yes, it's Dad and Donna.
Hello.
Hi, Dad and Donna.
We also this week I was asked to comment. There is a lovely piece being written for Wedding Ideas magazine, and I've been asked to contribute towards that. So once that is out in the shops, I'm sure we'll talk about that because that's kind of exciting as well.
Yes.
And then we'll be literally bombarding you after December with all of the fresh engagements, because we have apparently found out that between December the 25th and Valentine's Day, that little window is prime engagement season.
Yeah, I think Christmas Day is the engagement, and Boxing Day is the spike in website hits as people start planning their weddings.
True story.
Yeah.
Baylily Bell Tents, our other company, literally has that spike every year. 6 and a bit years it's now going on.
Well, I remember,
see that spike every Boxing Day. It does that.
Yeah.
Because everyone has the Christmas excitement, and then Boxing Day.
And the time. I think it's about the time.
But they sit there on Boxing Day after they've had that ring on their finger, and they go, "Let's plan." And they get it all done.
I remember the first year we had them, the marquee company I mentioned before these. And I remember when the first Christmas
are you
came
okay,
around,
darling?
well, I've just finished my second glass of Prosecco, and we're only 18 minutes in or something like that. And I remember 14 minutes in. So I remember the first Boxing Day, and I went on to check the hits, because we do it every day. We like to see what's happening with the traffic. And it was like this monumental spike. It was like, wow, what's that? And then sort of dawned on us.
We have a comment.
We have a comment. Amy, I have a bit of a lull with wedding plans at the moment due to huge new job commitments. So taking a planned December break to concentrate on my new job, etc.
Congratulations.
Then, when January comes, I'm hitting the wedding planning hard. That's fab, Amy. We did wonder that. That was part of our reasoning for taking December off, if we're honest. Emma says, Emily Bauer, hello. Hi, Emma. Emma, don't you normally watch on playback? So nice to have you here live, actually.
It should have been last week, I believe.
Oh, okay. And I say, Amy, you're a podcaster, so nice to hear. Oh my goodness, have you here live? I know.
In the new year we've got some amazing springtime themed style shoots coming out, and we'll be bombarding you with lots more real weddings as well, because they're coming in thick and fast at the moment. The inbox is getting pretty full right now, and so there's a lot of editing to be doing and getting that all ready for us. Yeah, no, it is exciting, and I know January, February, March our build is kind of. Well, when I say our build, what I mean is I build them as the 3 most miserable months of the year. But actually, with the excitement of planning a wedding and the excitement of hearing about all your weddings and everything else, I think it's looking to be an exciting part of the year as we build up into what we deem summer. So summer for us is 6 months, so that's April to September. So really, January, February, March is all about getting ready for the summer and you guys planning your wedding. April is so close, so very close. Question for anyone listening. Oh, couldn't miss the last one live of the year. Oh, that's Amy, sorry, that's Do you like our festivities?
Do I need to put my hat back on?
Please don't.
No, it's not a cool hat. It is literally a Christmas tree for anyone with a star on it. It's a Christmas tree beanie. Yes, what was I saying?
Starting back April, not far away.
No, I thought I said something else. But yeah, no, it is.
There's a question for anyone watching live.
I can't remember it. I'm sorry, everyone. I got sidetracked discussing my hat. Yes.
Oh, tomorrow we have got our last branding shoot of the year as well. It's a Christmas one. So even though we are joking with the fact we have Christmas decorations up in the background of the studio, we are actually going to be buying our Christmas tree tomorrow, aren't we? We are.
We have, I don't know, for those regular kind of followers, you might notice our photos we use for, the Ask an Expert one of us and the kids in the bell tent. They're all professional ones. And we have someone come with us every 2 months and take updated photos, which sound, insight into our life rather than, we have, like, when I grew up, back in the 80s, back in the 80s, you know, a photo shoot was a very special thing. It felt special, you know, you were privileged, you felt glamorous and everything else. Our 5-year-old daughter has probably had more photo shoots than Emily and I have put together in our total life.
We were walking out of school today.
Bless her.
And we had Joseph in the buggy, Ben was on his little bike, and Lydia Rose was on like the buggy board at the back of the buggy, and she turned around and she went, "Mummy, I'm a natural." And I was like, "What? Natural what?" "I'm a natural model."
She did say this. True story fact.
Thank you. And literally, we'd been to another photo shoot a week or so ago, and the person taking the photos had been joking with kids, "Oh, you're a really good model, you're natural models." And she took that to her head, and at 5, she now knows she's a natural model, which I don't know if we should be proud of that, or we should be like, "Oh my goodness, we have a diva."
Well, proud of the confidence, but just hope sure it doesn't turn into, I think 5-year-olds can be precocious, not our little girl.
No.
But if you're interested to see what she's talking about, if you go on to Baylily Bell Tents on Instagram or Facebook, and you'll see some of her in a yellow hoodie with her little brother Ben, our middle child, in a blue hoodie for a company we were doing some work with, Head Fudge. So yes. Absolutely.
I can't believe you've had 3 to my 1.
It tastes like water.
It does not taste like water. It tastes like very nice Prosecco.
It's hereditary. Blame it on my father, as he's watching. And he's the reason I drink so much. Well, I drink so quickly, not drink so much. Both.
A little bit rude.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I think I want to thank Emma and Amy have actually been stalwarts for the past couple of months, haven't they? So thank you guys for watching, and thank you for everyone else for the past 46 or 7.
I'm kind of a little bit excited about January now, because even though
I'm excited about January,
because a lot of you girls and guys, I have to mention guys, but a lot of you girls and guys have been in this group since the very beginning, and you've been planning this since last January as well. And we go into 2019, and it's wedding year for a lot of you people. It is wedding countdown year, and we are so very excited to be getting excited with you in your final months before you in your preparations for your wedding days. So 2019 is going to be amazing. Obviously, getting married in 2020, it's going to be amazing as well. But 2019 is a really exciting time for lots of you girls and guys in the group who are literally on, let's get this done, summer is coming, let's have an amazing year. So with that in mind, we would love to say congratulations to you all in advance. 2019 is going to be amazing. We can't wait to see you in the new year.
We hope we can come on your journey with you for your planning your outdoor wedding.
Please do use this group as much as you want. And if you have anything, please do either private message us, put it on the page, whatever you want to do. We are happy to answer any questions whenever you want.
Or if you're not quite sure, then join the planning sessions, because it's all there in one place for you to learn everything you need to know about your outdoor wedding.
With that in mind, cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Thank you very much.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. This is the bit that always takes ages. It's
Smile,
really, I know,
smile,
it's really
smile.
awkward. I don't